Hello, my dear traders. Welcome. My name is Thomas. I'm happy to see you all in our weekly online trading session with me. So once again, my name is Thomas. I work with Olymp Trade. I've been working with Olymp Trade for many years now. I trade and analyze and also teach. So I will be happy to share some knowledge with you today. Hello, Dinesh. Guys, if you hear me well, if you see my screen, so don't hesitate and drop a message in our chat right next to the video here, and we will begin trading in a few minutes. So, what is the topic of today's trading session? Well, the topic is a strategy. Well, in fact, one of my favorite strategies, which is called Axel. So, this strategy is very efficient. It only consists of one indicator. It has a very clearly defined signal or entry point, which is also very convenient because sometimes we just have, this basically eliminates a lot of this like extra thought, which in fact can be a little bit excessive because you don't really want to be thinking kind of like sometimes too much. You want to be acting. You want to see a signal. You want to spot a signal. You want to select an amount which you want to invest, and you want to open a trade. So guys, let's jump right straight into trading. So if you want to know how this strategy works, you can go to our trading strategies tab, and you need to click here, and basically we have this little explanation here. So basically there is an explanation about how this strategy works. It basically explains trading signals with this strategy, and you can either enable it here, but I don't really like enabling it here from here because, well, just I will show you the difference, right? So all you need to do is you need to go here and you need to select an indicator called the where are you momentum. So yeah, once again momentum, and well, basically they look kind of similar. So you click momentum and you need to adjust it a little bit. So line 1 has to have the period of 9, 14 and 9, and this line has to, it's gotta have yes. So guys, I make it look like this. I change the the outlook of this indicator a little bit. And also, I will show you one little thing here. So once you have once you've made some changes to an indicator, you can easily create it as a separate trading strategy. So I will call it strategy momentum, and I press save, and voila. So I've already saved a number of trading strategies in here. So feel free to use it. It's a simple life hack. So I guess it will be useful to you, and it will make your trading life a little bit easier. Because it just helps, basically make this process a little bit more kind of like streamlined and straightforward. So in this strategy, we have two main signals, and signal number one has just appeared on the chart. It's basically this one, when the blue line crosses the orange line. So in this indicator, we only have two lines, right? So the orange line and the blue one. So the blue line is kind of like this fast one that basically tracks. Okay, so if you want to know the essence of this indicator, so this line, the 14 line, the blue line, it basically tells us, so we have this 100 number here, 100 digit. So basically it tells us the ratio between the current price and the price that was there 14 candlesticks ago. So if you want to track back by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we can see that this closing price of a candlestick 14 candlesticks back equals to, so basically this current price is, so we divide this quote by this and we get this 100.0 something, like we get this value. Okay, I don't know if this sounds simple to you. I think it sounds a little bit complicated when I start talking about this, but basically the momentum indicator shows the relation of the current price to the price n periods ago. Simple as that. And also we have this orange line, which is the second line of this indicator, and it basically is a simple moving average to this line. So this is the 9 SMA to the blue line. I hope it doesn't seem too complicated, doesn't sound too complicated. But the beauty of this strategy is that you don't really even have to think too much about these blue line, orange line, what they mean, how they are calculated, what's the formula behind it. It's not really necessary. All you need to do is you need to find the signal and you need to follow a signal. Simple as that. So let me go ahead and find another signal with this strategy. All right. So this is a very good illustration. So we can always kind of go back in time a little bit. We can roll the chart back a little bit, and we can see that we had, in the recent time, we had two crosses of this chart, of these two lines in the momentum indicator. So first of all, we had this crossing here. So we can see 1, 2, 3. So the trade, that possible trade would have closed somewhere here with a profit. How about this line? So yes, we had this crossing somewhere on this candlestick. So 1, 2, 3. That also would have closed with a profit. Then how about this one? So the signal, I think, came on this big red candlestick here. So 1, 2, 3. So once again, it would have closed with a profit. So these are the signals. Now, sometimes we have quite a tricky situation where we have a little bit too many crossings and they happen all the time, like up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, like a little bit too many crossings. So in this situation, you want to stay away from trading a little bit, and you want to wait for more concrete, more like exact situation. That's it. So for example, here on Bitcoin, there was a signal here on this candlestick. Now 1, 2, 3. All right. So we would still be trading if I had opened the trade. And at the same time, I can see that the price, so the blue line is about to cross the orange line, but the previous crossing happened just a few minutes back. So in this case, I'd rather stay away. So I'd rather stay away from trading here. Now, let's see. Okay, another signal which has just appeared on Asia Composite Index 2 candlesticks ago. All right. So basic dollar index. So I think we are about to spot a new trading signal here with this strategy, because the blue line is about to cross the orange line in the upwards direction. So we have this crossing, this potential crossing. Yes, this potential crossing has just occurred, so we can go ahead and open a trade in the upwards direction. So that is the main signal. Okay, maybe I will not even talk about signal number 2 or second possible variation of usage of this strategy. So I will just concentrate on this classic one. So basically this trade in the upwards direction, and that's it. I think that will be enough. Oh wow. Yeah, let's try this one. The euro is dropping against the US dollar, and by the way, look at this. The parity level, the 1.0 mark, has become a very significant level for, like, it both acts as a level of support and it also works great as a level of resistance now, because we are currently trading under this level, under the 1.0000 1.40 level, and that is a level of resistance now. All right. So guys, if you happen to spot signals, so let me know. I've just spotted a trade or a signal on Munch index. So this Munch index, this is a down signal. Let's go ahead. Oasis signal. There is no signal right now. Waiting for a signal. So AUDJPY. Yes. So this process of trading basically includes a lot of switching between different charts. That's why I personally prefer trading on. Okay, let's try this one. I wouldn't say it's like a perfect signal. It's a signal, but I would say like medium power. I don't know how to say it. Like okay. So basic dollar index. Okay, so this one I'm pretty sure that this trade will close with a profit. That's almost a guaranteed one. 10 seconds to go. And another signal on Bitcoin. All right, so how many signals on Bitcoin? Like 3 signals. 1, 2, 3. 3 signals recently. So we'll see. We're going to see. What else can I add about this strategy, guys? Not really. I mean, like in my opinion, it's not so much applicable to stocks trading, because of these gaps that happen that occur during every opening hour. So maybe I would pass on that. 15 seconds to go on the euro. And I will probably not open a trade here with the signal, because it's 1, 2, 3. It's the third signal in a row. It's a little bit too many signals, so you want to be you want to stay a little bit on alerted when there are too many signals. So ideally, you want to get signals like this one, like with the ones that we explored on gold. Basically, one signal, one signal, one signal here. But then when it becomes like a chainsaw, where it up down, up down, up down, and there are too many crossings, that's when you want to refrain from trading a little bit, and you want to switch to another assets. Yeah, like this one. Look, Asia Composite Index. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different crossings. We can see that this previous one here at 16:01 my time would have been a profitable one, and then next the chart just started moving sideways. Okay, I will take some questions from the chat, the comments. Dow Jones. What's up with Dow Jones? Let's see. Dow Jones. So I don't really see any signals right now. Maybe there was a potential signal a few moments back. So let's watch this one. Euro GBP. When did I start trading? I had 1, 2. All right. How's my Bitcoin trade doing? Okay, so also not moving north just yet. All right. I think that this is not so much effective. Well, when it comes to trading strategies, probably the best piece of advice here would be to open at least 50 or ideally 100 trades. And with these 100 trades, like after you've opened 100 trades, only then you can really tell whether this strategy fits you or not. Because by okay, so the market is this thing that it's really it sometimes acts as a baby. Sometimes it kind of follows the rules of the technical analysis, and sometimes it just doesn't. So in this case, basically you need to see for yourself. So 100 trades according to any of our trading strategies or according to your trading strategy is basically the best way to figure out whether this strategy is profitable or not. Because, like I said, it can be your lucky hour. I had some, some time periods where, like, say, 90% of trades according to the strategy closed with a profit, and then I also had some hours where only 30 closed with a profit. It's just crazy. The market is so unpredictable. He just does whatever he wants. Astro Index. Yeah, let's go ahead and check Astro Index. Is there a signal? Well, so this is a very interesting example here, guys. So there is no signal on Astro Index right now, according to the strategy. Well, maybe there is a level of support here, which is quite visible. But in my opinion, there is no like this crossing. So the previous crossing happened like here somewhere, but since then there haven't been any crossings, so that's why there is no signal. So one of the most frequently asked questions with this strategy and with many other strategies, so when is the time to open a trade? So the time is like this: when you get a signal, exactly at the moment when you get a signal, or it's a recent signal. So anything that happened 5 candlesticks ago, now it's history, it's gone. So the train's already gone. There is no way like catching it. It's like, don't try to catch this living train, this moving train. Wait for a new signal. Wait for a signal where you can enter a trade fresh. All right, so I think that gold is going to let me down now. Unfortunately. All right, let's try Ethereum. Let's see what Ethereum has to offer. Yes, I would say this is a recent signal because it probably happened somewhere in the beginning of the current candlestick. So easily, yes, we can apply this signal. The signal is there, and yeah. Also, guys, I wanna take a trade of 2 minutes. Yes, I would say that sometimes you wanna like figuring out the optimum duration of your trades is another thing that requires a little bit of practice. So for some people, this can be your ideal time can be 2 minutes, or can be 5 minutes, or can be 7 minutes. Like ideally, I just follow this simple rule. I just take the current time frame, which is 1 minute, and I multiply this by 3. So that's how I get the duration. I get my default duration of trades. So you just take 1, you multiply it by 3, and voila, so 3 minutes. On average, that's my best results in the long run. So I'm not talking about like some short distance. I'm talking about long distance. I'm talking about weeks, months, and even years. So you wanna be aiming at that. So all right, that's a fresh signal on the euro against the Australian dollar. Nice. So yeah, for some people 2 minutes is the best time. Some people like 5 minutes, 3 minutes. It's all personal. It's just there isn't like one. There are no two identical traders. Everyone has their own strategy. Everyone has their own way of thinking, way of analyzing charts. We all see different patterns on the chart. Like when I open a chart, for example, I see something like, well, I see this double top. I see this like another kind of like right shoulder to this situation. I have this breakdown. So we all see different patterns. Our eyes are trained, or have been trained after trading, after seeing many charts. We have this tendency to notice something that other people don't notice, or it's not just some people don't notice. Some people just don't really concentrate on those things. And in my example, I actually concentrate a lot on levels of support and resistance, in addition to different signals, different charts, different indicators. So everyone is quite unique, and in terms of trading, yes, there are different ways of like reaching your goal. So if your goal, and it should be your goal, your goal should be not to just have fun, but to get some profit. That, in my opinion, should be like a default wish or default goal of each trader. Wow, it's interesting that the signal has changed. So there was this, oh yeah, there was this signal, but now the price went down a little bit. So okay, I don't know. I still have 1 minute of time ahead of me. So maybe we might see like a breakout like this, like a huge surge in price. Not sure if that's going to happen, but I hope it will. All right, and yeah, guys, on gold, I just see too many crosses. Okay, so just now I think the signal is not clear, the signal is not clean, the signal is wasted a little bit. So let's just wait for some better signal. Okay, BDIX. So yes, this dollar index once again. That's probably my second trade on BDIX. So basic dollar index. Wow. Unfortunately, this trade will close with a profit, with a loss. Unfortunately, yes. And yes, there's this Euro AUD. Asia Composite Index is my probably next profitable trade. And I have two more, basic dollar index and Astro. So what happened to Astro? Well, the candlesticks are pretty big. We saw this up signal and now it's a down signal, but since these recent signals, they contradict each other, I will just stay away. I will wait for my current trade to close and I will not open any next trades. And let's try commodity composite index, a recent signal, a recent down signal. So in case this level gets broken down, we might see acceleration of a trend, and ideally I hope that it will close with a profit. Now let's try the euro against the US dollar, our the most popular currency, the most popular asset in the world, the euro against the US dollar. So basically an up signal here. All right. Guys, if you see any signals, if you can see any signals, let me know. All right, an interesting comment here. I have observed one thing common with this strategy. I have got useful common thing. Thank you for the strategy. Outcut. So what is this thing about this strategy? May I ask? Oh wow, yeah, this is a beautiful signal according to this strategy. So kind of like this perfect one. So ideally, you want signals to, there should be some distance between them. Like they shouldn't be coming like one after another. So it's more like you get a signal and then the next signal appears in at least 10 minutes. Like you don't want to be opening too many signals like one after another. You just kind of want to wait. So don't trade an outcut. Well, we already opened the trade, the signal was there, so no complaints. That was a legitimate signal according to the strategy. So I don't know whether it will close with profit or not, but that was a good signal. That was a clear signal. So sometimes you just maybe you wanna accept a loss, but at the same time you don't wanna like thinking too much about whether to open a trade or not to open. You don't want to be like hesitant about opening trades. You want to be like a robot who's here to execute his or her trading strategy. So what's happening to commodity? Oh, it's just a reversal. Basically, this was a pretty good signal as well, and there was this breakdown. So I'm just somehow the buyers, they just didn't let the price drop any further, and then kind of they bought into this this dip, this drop, and they eventually pushed the price up. So right, let's try this one. Let's try outcut again. So AUD CAD, we have an up signal here. I can see that my trades recently have been closing with a loss. There was this. Okay, let's try Bitcoin. All right. Opened a few trades, so let's see how it all works out. And the euro against the Australian dollar. So that is my next. That is my possible next trade. Wow, look at me. I've opened quite a few trades. I wish I could cancel this one. Just that was a trap. Most of the trade going in loss. Well, sometimes yes, you just have this kind of like period of the market where just pretty much legitimate signals, they just kind of like take you just going with a loss. I don't know, it just happens. So okay, so guys, time to look at my trades on Forex. So my Forex trades here, wow, did we just open? Yes, we already opened. So guys, another story that I keep reminding you is Forex. So I've noticed that recently many people, or I mean, I've noticed that very like fewer people trade Forex. I don't know what causes this, but in my opinion, Forex is a great tool. For example, I here shorted Apple stock. I invested 4,000. Now my open P&L, my current profit, unrealized profit, equals to $6,600. And my risk was pretty much, I was risking like $3, and now I'm making close to $15 from each share of profits. So I shorted it here, and well, I mean, yeah, that was a simple like multiple bottom, multiple top signal. All right, so a few trades of mine have just closed with a profit, so 2 trades, and I have 2 more active trades to go. my trade on the USD JPY is not trading with a profit, but at the same time compared to my Forex trade of Apple, that is something small. That is like 1/10, 1/11 of my Apple profit. So GBP USD, so the pound here. Well, I don't know. I'm just gonna go ahead and try risk it a little bit another one, but yeah, just well, guys, let's see. Let's open a few more trades. I plan on opening a few more trades, and then I will see from there. Because sometimes when you see that the market is not really following your kind of like your strategy, or your strategy might not be suitable for trading. So I will try opening a few more trades, and I will see from there, because might just be not the perfect time for this strategy, and that is absolutely normal. So yeah, we try commodity once again. So CCI, Commodity Composite Index. I have 4 trades. So I'll try Mahajantar, which was the recent signal on this chart. I don't know why my computer has become so slow. It's fine. Oasis, yes, and let's try Oasis. Okay, guys, no more trades for this webinar. I think I will just wait and see how these, how many multiple, like six current trades, how they will close, with which result, and we'll see from there. Dow Jones. Okay, let's have a look at Dow Jones. Well, yes, potentially that could have been a nice trade. That could have been a profitable trade. Even though I don't really like this like up move and then this huge drop, but anyways. Kahwa index just keeps going up, and then another signal has just appeared. Hello, I'm from Brazil. Hello, Manuel. My name is Thomas. Commodity. Well, guys, like I said, like I told you, there might be like best times for in the life of each trading strategy, and there might be not so good times. So basically, we are trying to get some middle grounds here and find that strategy that will work. Like in trading, you don't really have to be you don't have to be right. You don't have to be like correct in like say 90% of the time. All you need to do is something like 35, 40% of winning trades on Forex. So when it comes to FTT, you need to have at least like probably 50 if you don't use any advanced methods of money management. But in general, you don't have to be right all the time, because like some people, they have this idea, they follow this notion that you gotta have 80% winning trades, and otherwise you just lose money. No, it's with proper money management, it's all gonna be fine. So yes, my current P&L on Apple. So unfortunately, I will be closing this webinar with a loss. I just had a few losing trades. It's just one, two, like closer towards the end of the webinar, they were just closing with a loss. I don't know. It's just like this one is a, well, it's a refund. All right, and the last one closes with profit. Okay, guys, that's it for today. I tried to explain this strategy as clearly as I could. I hope I did manage to explain this strategy, how it works. So yeah, thank you very much, and I hope you will practice this strategy. You can practice this strategy, and maybe next Thursday you can tell me whether this strategy works for you or you prefer some other strategy. But once again, don't use too much money in every trade, especially when you are testing a new strategy. Maybe you can even switch to demo account, but at the same time, I don't really recommend that because trading on demo account is very different emotion wise. So you don't really develop this like tough skin of a trader, which you should be developing. So trade on real account with little amounts of money. Like try this strategy, find something that works for you. Next week there's going to be another trading strategy from me. We also have many webinars conducted by my colleagues. They also show different indicators, different patterns, different fundamental stuff, like fundamental stories. So wishing you all the best in trading and wishing you good profits, guys. See you later. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend. Bye bye.